You've got these pharmaceutical giants pouring billions and billions of dollars into artificial intelligence, and they're expecting, these huge revolutionary changes in how they make medicines. But here's the thing, there's a massive paradox going on. Even with all that cash being spent, very few are actually seeing real results scale up on the factory floor. So, okay, let's dive in and try to figure out what's really happening here. And here it is. This is the shocking number right at the heart of the problem. A staggering 85% of AI projects in pharma manufacturing, they just fail to make it out of the pilot stage. I mean, just let that sink in for a second. That's almost 9 out of every 10 promising ideas that just never deliver any real-world value. It's wild. This whole situation actually has a name: Pilot Purgatory. And it's exactly what it sounds like. It's this expensive, super frustrating loop where great tech gets tested, and then tested again, and retested, but it never actually gets scaled up. It's basically a black hole where billions of dollars in investment just disappear without ever touching the bottom line. So, this really brings up the two big questions we're going to tackle. First, why on earth is this happening on such a massive scale? And maybe more importantly, what's the secret sauce for that small group that actually manages to break free and succeed? To get to the bottom of this, we've got to do a little investigating. We're going to follow the typical journey of an AI pilot project and try to pinpoint exactly where things are going so wrong. Okay, so this right here is our first major clue. This is the project funnel. Let's say we start with 100 pilot projects at the top. Well, by the time we get all the way down to the bottom, to actual scaled-up production, only about 18 are left standing. You can just see these dramatic drops at every single stage. And this is what really gets to the core of the issue. The single biggest drop-off, a 35% loss of projects, happens after the tech has already been proven to work. Think about that. The problem isn't the algorithm or the AI itself. The projects are failing because they can't connect their cool new tech to a real, valuable business case. So, what this all boils down to is a really crucial insight. The barrier isn't a lack of brilliant code or powerful algorithms. It's fundamentally an operational and an organizational challenge. The failure is actually rooted in how these companies are structured. It's about their people, their processes, and their underlying infrastructure. And when you really start digging, you find these usual suspects. You've got data that looked pristine in a lab environment, becoming a complete mess on the actual factory floor. You have the IT and the operations teams basically separated by a digital wall, unable to really communicate. And so often, the people, the actual users, are an afterthought. All these fundamental organizational pieces just aren't in place, so things fall apart. So you might be thinking, wow, if it's that hard, why even bother? Well, because the prize for escaping Pilot Purgatory is absolutely enormous. Let's take a look at the kind of value that's on the table for the companies who actually get this right. By 2030, we're talking about tens of billions of dollars. The single biggest opportunity is in production scheduling. That's worth a whopping $25 billion. That's basically using AI to perfectly optimize the entire flow of a factory. Right behind that, you've got using AI to predict when equipment might fail and to manage quality control. Huge numbers. And hey, these aren't just some made-up projections. We're talking real-world results. This shows the kind of gains AI-powered factories are seeing over traditional ones. A 10-point jump in something called OEE, which is a core measure of manufacturing productivity. Plus, a 50% cut in unplanned downtime and a 30% drop in rejected batches. I mean, these are seriously transformative numbers. But here's the catch. Getting these kinds of gains, it takes more than just new software. It really requires a fundamental shift in the company culture. It's about moving away from being reactive, fixing problems after they happen, to becoming an AI-first culture. A place where decisions are proactive, knowledge is shared across the entire system, and quality is baked in from the very start. Okay, so we've diagnosed the problem, and we've seen the incredible prize. So now, let's talk about the solution. This is the blueprint for escaping Pilot Purgatory and actually building a real, solid AI foundation. So the solution really stands on 3 essential pillars. These are non-negotiable. First, you have to build a rock-solid industrial-grade data architecture. Second, you have to embed GXP compliance. That's the whole set of regulations for good manufacturing practices into the design from day one, not as an afterthought. And third, you have to be continuously enabling your workforce, not just with some one-off training session. So let's start with the data.
A typical factory has dozens of systems that don't talk to each other. One for manufacturing, another for the lab, another for quality, plus hundreds of sensors. The very first step is to break down those walls, tear down those silos, and create a single, unified source of truth. Without that foundation, no algorithm in the world is going to succeed in a real-world environment.
And what about the people? Well, the goal here isn't to replace them, not at all. It's to create what's called the augmented engineer. This is a whole new model where the AI acts like a digital teammate. It handles all the heavy data lifting and analysis, which frees up the human expert to do what they do best, use their judgment, their intuition, and solve complex problems creatively.
So, those pillars, that's the what. But the big question is, how do you actually put them into practice? Well, that brings us to the roadmap, a concrete 24-month plan to make this all a reality.
And here it is. I know, at first glance, it looks a little complex, but that's kind of the point. This is the COO's 24-month blueprint for getting from pilots to real performance. It's not some simple checklist. It is a detailed, phased-out plan that maps out every critical step, from building the foundation all the way through to continuous optimization. The whole roadmap is broken down into 4 pretty clear phases. The first 6 months, that's all about building that solid data and compliance foundation we talked about. Then you move on to executing a few high-value pilots, but doing them the right way. After that, it's about rolling out those successes across multiple sites. And finally, you get into a state of continuous improvement and optimization.
And this really brings us to the final critical takeaway. This isn't just another project for companies to consider. The path forward is really a binary choice. You either commit to this disciplined journey and achieve truly transformational results, or you risk staying trapped and just watching your competitors who did master it pull way, way ahead.
So there you have it. The investigation is complete, all the evidence is in, and the blueprint for success is laid out right in front of us. The path from pilots to real, measurable performance has been cracked. So the only question left to ask is, which path will your organization choose?